in the golden sands of Egypt, where the Nile flows like a ribbon of life through the desert. A young queen rose to power whose name would echo for centuries: Cleopatra. Born into a dynasty torn by betrayal and ambition, Cleopatra VII was no ordinary ruler. From her earliest years, she understood that power was not inherited. It was taken, and kept only by those strong enough to wield it. At just 18, she became Queen of Egypt, ruling beside her brother Ptolemy. Yet soon she faced exile and war. But Cleopatra was not one to fade into history's shadows. Intelligent, strategic, and captivating, she returned with the might of the Roman Empire behind her, forging an alliance with Julius Caesar himself. Together they reclaimed her throne, and the world saw that Egypt once again had a ruler born of both intellect and fire. Cleopatra was more than a queen. She was the embodiment of Egypt itself, radiant, ancient, mysterious. She spoke 9 languages, mastered politics and philosophy, and understood how to turn charm into power. Her meeting with Caesar was no accident. It was a calculated moment of destiny. Wrapped in a carpet, she was smuggled into his chambers, and when it unfurled before him, she stood as living proof that grace could conquer armies. Caesar was captivated, and soon their partnership shaped the future of 2 civilizations. From Alexandria's marble halls to Rome's crowded streets, her name became legend, whispered in awe and envy. But destiny would test her again, after Caesar's death. Cleopatra found herself at the heart of another empire's storm. Rome was divided, and she chose her next ally, Mark Antony, Caesar's greatest general. Their love became the most famous in ancient history, binding passion and politics into one. Together they dreamed of ruling an empire that would unite East and West. But Rome saw them as a threat. As the armies of Octavian advanced, Cleopatra and Antony faced the twilight of their reign. The Battle of Actium sealed their fate. Their fleets burned, their power broken. Yet even in defeat, Cleopatra refused to be paraded as a trophy of Rome. In her final moments, she chose the path of queens. Dressed in gold and linen, she held the asp to her breast and embraced eternity. With her death, Egypt fell to Rome, and the age of pharaohs ended, but her story did not. Cleopatra became eternal, a symbol of power, beauty, and defiance. Through every age, her name has meant more than a queen. It means the woman who ruled men's empires and shaped history itself.